Right, here is a very cool thing that you can do with your shapes and things that you are making, and it's using the blend mode. And you can get some very cool effects. Both of these up here are done doing blend mode um, without having to have gradients if you don't have a gradient available to blend some of the things that you make. So, and I am going to just make, so this one will be different. Let's make a shape with a polygon tool. And I'm going to come over here and pick something a little bit more neutral. How about this gray? And I'll make a polygon shape. Let's change it so it's gray. And I'm going to make a second one in a different color above it. So let's make it, let's make a new one right on top of it. My polygon tool and make it a bright purple. All right, now you see this completely different color, and I'm going to take my selection tool and move it around so it has kind of a frame, and it doesn't have to have it be an exact frame to that it can be any shape you've made. You can duplicate a shape that you've drawn and do this as well. And now you can see the purple is above and the gray is below. I could have it be the opposite, that I could put the darker below and above, and I'll do that for you in a second. And then with my selection tool, I'm going to hit shift and select both of them. And in my object menu up here, I'm going to go to blend and make sure my blend options are set for smooth color or smooth color here. And then I'm going to do, they're both selected. Make sure I've selected both. Shift, shift, so I have both the one on top and the one below selected, so I have both blue lines. And then I'm going to hit Command Option B for blend. And now you can see those two colors blended together, and it's pretty dark at that particular moment, so I can play with the transparency. And right now I'm going to just move the transparency to color burn. I can try that. Let's make it to multiply. And then I can change that transparency down. We have both those shapes. So the gray and the black are pretty dark there. Select them both again. Here is overlay. Overlay should be just like the one that I did up here. Click both. The colors are different. Multiply is there. Lighten. Exclusion might be interesting. All right, let's stick with that one. So you can see that it's blended. I'm not crazy about it compared to these two. So let's try a different shape here. Got my purple. This time I'm going to get something completely different in color. Maybe a complement to go right above it. And then I'm going to select them both and two of them are blended. Overlay. That one looked really similar to the last one I did. Make sure the steps are right. Object, blend, options. Let's try specified steps. See it any better. Now that I've stretched it out, you can see that the blend is actually there, and there's all of the steps of the two blending together. Right, one more. Let's do another square. All right, this time I'm going to duplicate it. Let's try pasting it in back this time and change the color of the back one to brown. And then I'm going to transform the one in back. Right, and now I'm going to select them both. Shift. All right, so now you can see where the back one is compared to the front. And Command Option B. And push my opacity down. And then I can play, let's try the overlay. Let's zoom in. With the one in the back, I just got the one in the front. Select object below. Pull it out. Now by doing that, you can see where the two objects are, where the blend mode is. So you might try playing with blend mode with what you're doing to see if you get some desired effects. Remember that we did effects like blur, and I found that doing some of these and doing the Gaussian blur with it, Gaussian blur, made them even more. I'm shifting both now. Dramatic, where the two of them are blending together. All right, I hope that you can play a little bit with that and see if you get some more interesting effects that you could do to shade your pieces. Have fun.